You know what my kids asked me? They said, you've got to ask the president, does anything scare him?
You know, well, when Michelle's mad.
You, referring to a man, shall not lie with a male as with a woman. It is an abomination.
A woman shall not wear anything that pertains to a man, nor shall a man put on a woman's garment. For whoever does these things is an abomination to the Lord your God.
See the animal in the cage that you built. Are you sure what side you're on? Better not look him too closely in the eye. Are you sure what side of the glass you are on? See the safety of the life you have built. Everything where it belongs. Feel the hollowness inside of your heart, and it's all right where it belongs. What if everything around you isn't quite as it seems? What if all the world you think you know is an elaborate dream? And if you look at your reflection, is it all you want to be? What if you could look right through the cracks? Would you find yourself afraid to see? Make America Trans Again. And look at that. Joy Villa. Now, is that an open tranny? You can't really tell anymore. They're all kind of open to a certain extent these days. I've got so much honey, the bees and even me. Got sweeter song than the birds in the trees. You'll say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my girl.
I don't need no money, fortune or fame. Got all the riches, baby, one man can claim. I guess you'll say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? My girl.
For everyone.
I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. I guess you'll say, what could make me feel that way? My girl, talking about my girl. I've got so much honey, the bees and even me. I got sweeter song than the birds in the trees. I guess you'll say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? Talking about my girl. I don't need no money, fortune or fame. Got all the riches, baby, one man can claim. I guess you'll say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? My girl. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey.
The second female Prime Minister, but certainly not the last. I do so with no ill will, but with enormous and enduring gratitude to have had the opportunity to serve the country I love.
Skull. They've all just been putting a spell on us, seducing us, hypnotizing us, deceiving us. Look at those Adam's apples, man. It's all right there. It's been right there in front of our face the entire time. The broad shoulders, the long neck with the Adam's apple. And we're just too busy being entertained and mesmerized and hypnotized by these people.
I don't have to sell my soul. He's already in me. I don't need to sell my soul. He's already in me. I wanna be adored. I wanna be adored.
Now look at this pose here, right? Okay, now androgyny. Here's something I found. State of being male, female with complete sexual identity. According to early Gnostic tradition, Adam was created as an androgynous human. Gospel of Thomas, which is not biblical, that's a Gnostic piece of literature, proclaims androgyny as salvational union, perfection. And they get the Baphomet right there, their goat god. Now they're pushing their religion. Their gender fluidity on children. Gender fluidity is just a fancy word for androgyny. That's Hollywood for you. Deception, special effects, but most importantly, trannies.
She never mentions the word transgender in certain company. She tells you she's a woman, and then she'll stand up to pee. There's a smile when the pain comes. The pain's gonna make everything alright. That's right. She talks to angels. They call her out by her name. She talks to angels. They call her out by tucks her cock deep in her pocket. She wears a scarf around her neck. She used to be a little boy, and now she looks like a living wreck. She talks to angels. They call her out by talks to angels. They call her out by her name.
Will require an examination.
Is it possible, Doctor?
It appears the simian peck has a dual nature.
She's a woman and a man.
Then you might wear your dress, sir. Madam, but you will no longer practice alchemy in Jamestown.
And as we saw in the UK, this book is published by Transworld Publishers around the world. Doubleday. We see the Vesica Pisces emblem all over the place. The two circles conjoined into one, right? The male and female into one. Now, this book takes place in Washington, D.C., full of Masonic symbolism. And you see there the two circles conjoined into one. The pyramid on top. And directly north of this obelisk, it's the House of the Temple, the Freemasonic Lodge. Directly north of the androgyne, the all-seeing eye in the middle, the androgynous eye, the point within the circle. And we see this in the Vatican and all over the place. So it's the Vesica Pisces, pretty much everywhere you look. It's all about the androgyne. And if we look east, we see that This thing kind of points directly towards the Capitol building, and it looks like a Masonic compass. All right, and you got the triangle pointing up there at the Capitol building, where the House just voted to pass the Androgyny Act, all right, the Alchemy Act, the hexagram, the six-pointed star, the two triangles, right, male and female triangles combined into one. And in fact, I believe the Capitol building there looks like a butterfly, right, transformation. And it's hidden in plain sight, all right? And that's basically what this book is about. The lost symbol is about this agenda, and he says favorable things about Masonry. Pro-Kabbalah, pro-Zohar, pro-androgyne, all right? Universal consciousness, all is one. The whole thing is talked about openly in this book. The celestial androgyne has returned. The United States was established to transform the world and to establish the satanic kingdom on earth. When male and female combine, all things achieve harmony. Well, there you go. He's one with the whole universe. All right. So this is Freemasonry summed up in two lines of the Tao Te Ching, the yin and the yang.
Don't be fooled by the radio, the TV, or the magazines. They show you photographs of how your life should be, but they're just someone else's fantasies. So if you think your life is complete confusion because you never win the game, just remember it's a trans illusion. Deep inside, we're not the same. Not the same. So if you think your life is complete confusion because the trannies got it made, just remember that it's a trans illusion. Deep inside, we're not the same. Welcome to the trans illusion. Come on in and see what's happening. Pay the price, get your ticket for the show. Someday soon we'll stop to ponder what on earth's this spell we're under. We made the grade, still we wonder who the hell we are.
Now, in the United States, there's a legislation being debated right now, as we speak, called the Equality Act, which is basically going to bring about the same kind of laws in the United States at the federal level, okay? All right, most adults are able to get a genderless driver's license, passport, birth certificate, etc. in many, many, many places in the world now. Just a few years ago, that didn't exist. Now it's pretty standard. This Tasmanian thing, the new thing is the newborn children. That's never happened before. A genderless birth certificate for a newborn child who did not choose to be genderless. The United Nations has a 2030 deadline to achieve full androgyny around the world. Now, I don't know if they're going to achieve that goal or not in that time period. And I don't know when Jesus Christ is going to return, but he will return, okay? He will save us. We will be born again. But these things haven't happened yet. They will happen in the future. And he will save us from extermination and abomination and damnation. And you can read about that in the book of Revelation. So I don't know when these things will happen, but we are supposed to watch and get ready and prepare for these things to happen.
In the year 2025, if man is still alive, if woman can survive, they may find in the year 2026, all the dudes are gonna look like chicks. Everything you think, do, and say will be censored in the United States. In the year 2027, won't need a wife, won't need no husband. They'll make your son and your daughter too in the bottom of a long glass tube. Oh no. In the year 2028, they'll turn us all into slaves. There's gonna be great tribulation going on across the nation. In the year 2029, if God's coming, he's gonna give us a sign. Maybe he'll look around himself and say, guess it's time for the judgment day. In the year 2030, God's gonna clean the world that's become so dirty. He'll blow his trumpet and the dead shall be raised, and we shall be changed.
One day, Jesus is coming. You may be at church. You may be at work. You may be asleep. God grant that you will be ready when he makes his personal appearance. My God.